Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, what's up? My name is vianney.strick. Thank you so much for being here. As you can see by the title, today we're going to try out the whole brand new collection from Rare Beauty. I have every shade of the highlighter as well as the brush. I also have the under eye brightener as well as a new shade of the lip souffle. So I'm super excited to try it out with you guys and let you know if it is worth your money or not. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you do, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to join my squad. Let's get into it. Alrighty guys, so let's get into it. Let's just make a couple things clear. Number one, I did get it in PR. I am thankfully on the Rare Beauty PR list, but you guys know I'm on a lot of PR lists. It really does not affect my opinion. I'm always very, very honest with you guys. And speaking of honesty, you guys know that I just haven't been a highlighter person for a while now. And I feel like a lot of people haven't either. And so, I don't know, it almost seems like on social media, like Rare Beauty is almost like bringing it back. I don't know, I've seen a lot of people very excited about it. So keep that in mind while I do try the highlighter. But I will also let you guys know if it's like a good formula or not. Let me quickly share just a little bit of the PR box with you guys because I think it's very beautiful. Look at the queen herself. So you do open it up, and then in this flap right here is the most exciting thing I've received in a while. I have seen these earrings everywhere on TikTok from a Rare Beauty event, so I didn't think I would get them, but look. VS, my initials, you guys. Oh, like you guys don't understand. This is probably the best thing I've gotten in PR in a very long time, so thank you so much, Rare Beauty. I will apply them at the end of the video. I do have everything in here. So again, we will do swatches. I will try to apply every single thing on my face. So we are gonna go ahead and start out with the under eye brightener so that we kind of go in order. Rare Beauty foundation, of course, and some cream bronzer, and I'll be right back and we can test out the products. You guys, I am so sorry. I'm editing the video and my microphone went out. So this is just audio from my camera. I am so sorry. I am buying a microphone right now as we speak. The sound is going to be a little different. I didn't want to re-film because I want it to be that first impression, that like genuine impression. And I also want to get this video up for you guys. So I'm sorry if the audio changes. I hope that you can be okay with that and enjoy the video. Love you. I actually haven't used an under eye brightener in a while, but I'm actually very excited about this. So this one is called the Positive Light Under Eye Brightener. It is $24 USD, and it is described as a fresh, radiant look in flash, sheer, flexible coverage, no makeup, makeup essential, wear alone or layer over concealer for an extra brightening effect. What I love is that they do have 6 different shades from super light to deep. So they did send me the shade light medium, and it does have a metal tip applicator, which is pretty cool because not only does it control the amount that you put on, but it's supposed to be a cooling effect. And I'm gonna go ahead and apply it on my under eye. I do have a little bit of dark circles going on. What I like about it is that obviously it only has the amount of product that's on the tip, and so you can kind of mess around with it while like cooling your eye. You know, you don't have to just put it on. Like you can actually use advantage of the metal tip and kind of give yourself a little under eye cooling effect. So I'm going to use their little concealer brush that I have from a different launch, and we will blend it out. Wow, that's beautiful. It's extremely thin formula, but it's giving me a pretty good amount of coverage. Like obviously it's brightening, but it's giving me like a light to medium coverage. I definitely see how people would be able to use this by itself, whether it's with absolutely no makeup, just to give yourself a little bit of like a little brightening effect, or as just a light concealer. So that is the before and after. I actually think it looks really beautiful, and it feels nice. It feels hydrating, but not like greasy or anything like that. I feel like this would dry down very beautifully. So again, that is one eye. Let me go ahead and do the other eye. I think for today, because we are actually wearing quite a bit of makeup, why don't we use it as a brightener under the tiniest amount of concealer. This is actually blending out beautifully. Absolutely beautifully. That's stunning. So yes, so far I am loving it. I definitely think you can wear this by itself. It looks so, so pretty. I'm going to be using the brand new Naked Urban Decay Naked Quickie Concealer. I do have a full review on that if you're interested. I'm going to put just one dot right there one dot right there, and then I also like to use it for my lid primer. And now I'm just adding some of that coverage, but I don't even need to add too much because it's already nice and bright. Like, I truly did only add the smallest amount. This would be really nice if you just don't like to put that much product under your eyes, but you do have some darkness that you want to cover. This looks so pretty. I love that. Okay, so really quickly before I set, this is what it looks like with the tiniest amount of concealer. It looks super healthy. It doesn't look cakey. It looks very, very beautiful. I've been trying out the one size powder, and I really like it. It's actually pretty lightweight in my opinion, so I'm going to go ahead and use that to set my under eyes. I'm blending out any creasing, but I will say not much creasing has happened, which is also amazing. And we're just going to set. Okay, so that is one eye set, and it looks beautiful. So let's go ahead and set the other eye, but I will say, even though it's not set, it looks really, really nice. I know that not everybody likes setting their concealer, and I'm seeing this little brightener as a way to wear it without using powder. So far I'm loving it. Okay, so that is both sides set, and it looks really pretty. It doesn't feel drying. It doesn't look heavy. I'm gonna finish doing some more of my makeup, and I'll let you guys know how it's been looking, and we will also move on to the highlighters. Okay guys, I did apply just some bronzer on my eyelids as well as my face, and I just have to say that I actually really, really like this product. I used the smallest amount, gave me so much brightness with such a thin layer. So under my eyes right now, it looks extremely natural, and yet I'm still super bright. I like this because I feel like a lot of people would like it. If you are a no makeup type of person, like no makeup, this would be a really nice way to like brighten your under eyes without adding a bunch of concealer that then you have to kind of blend out. I also think this is nice for people that maybe don't like the look of a lot of concealer because it gets very heavy. So this actually helps out because it does the brightening for you. And I also think if you just like full glam and you want that super bright, flawless under eye, this is also awesome. So far, super loving this. Moving on to highlighter. Like I mentioned, you know, I just don't really use highlighter anymore. I do like glow, but I don't really just like pack on the highlight anymore. And I have seen that these are extremely blinding, but I'm gonna try my best for you guys to apply them all over my face. This is called the Positive Light Silky Touch Highlighter, 25 USD. Instant glass-like sheen for an easy, natural looking glow that lasts. It is talc free, won't settle into fine lines or accentuate skin texture, which I will say, most highlighters, it's gonna accentuate texture because it's highlighting everything and anything. It actually looks a lot like the packaging for the cream blushes that are in like the pan. This is what they look like. So they do have a mirror, and then this is what the highlighters look like. They're stunning. Here are the swatches. As you guys can see, they're extremely blinding. They almost disappear at the light, but then you can kind of see like the different shades. So it really goes from a very frosty white to a champagne goldy shade to a very pinky shade to a bronzy shade. They are all together. So like I mentioned, I'm going to try my best to use them all. I think what I want to do is maybe see if I can make the deepest one a little bit of a bronzer topper. Yeah, this is extremely blinding. I don't know if this would be a good bronzer topper, but obviously if you have like very deep skin tone, I think you're gonna like it. You know what? I'll just do the tiniest amount. But see how just that tiny amount added so much glow? You know, if you have deeper skin tone, this would be really pretty, but if you have medium skin tone like me, you could use it how I just used it, to where it just gives you an overall glow. So that's pretty. I'm also going to use it with my finger and use it as an eyeshadow to mainly show you guys more how this looks. This is actually a really pretty eyeshadow. Very bronzy. So obviously this is definitely for the deeper skin tone, but if you're wondering other ways to use it, this is actually super pretty. The formula is extremely thin. I believe it's a baked formula, and it just, you know, it's not one of those formulas that is like creamy. This is definitely like a very thin formula. So now I kind of want to use the lightest shade, which is called Enlightened, and use it as an inner corner highlight. I'm going to take it on a dry brush and load it up. Oh, wow. You do not need to even wet this. Oh my goodness. This might be my new go-to inner corner highlight. And then I'm going to do a little bit under the brow bone. We're going to be very glowy today. So far, I really am liking the formula. I was thinking about maybe using this pink one as a blush topper. Let's only do it on one side of the face because I want to try the other one as just like a regular highlight. I'm going to add my Juvia's Place matte blush in the shade Volume 5. I'm going to do the lightest shade. Applying this blush right now, the highlighter that I put on as like a bronzer topper is coming through. And it's actually giving me a really nice glow from within. I'm starting to think that maybe this is how I would use these highlighters. Like, apply it first, and then apply my blush, and it just looks like my blush is luminous, which is kind of nice because now you can make any blush luminous. Again, I'm going to take the shade Mesmerize, the pinky shade, apply the smallest amount on this brush, and apply it right here. Wow, that's pretty. You know, I definitely think that this is not for the subtle, but if you do like more subtle looks, definitely try what I just did and apply the highlighter first and then the blush, and I'm actually really loving that combination. So lastly, let's try the shade that I think would probably work best for my skin tone, which is the shade Exhilarate. So this is called the Positive Light Precision Highlighter Brush. It is $18, and it's supposed to blend and diffuse with perfect precision, vegan and cruelty-free. So I'm going with a light hand, tapping off the excess and just adding it to the cheekbones. Ooh, that's pretty. So see how it's like glowy from the side, like extremely blinding, but when I turn my face, I like that it doesn't create a like dark shadow. Love that. See how it completely goes away and then it's like boom. I like that. Seems like both of these shades actually look super nice without creating a shadow. So I'm going to put a little bit on my nose. For a very blinding highlight, I am liking it because it's a very thin formula. The shades are really pretty, and I do think you can make it a little more subtle with layering. So I'm going to quickly finish off my makeup so we can try out the last product, and I will let you guys know how this looks with like the rest of the makeup, if that makes sense. You guys, I'm like mortified right now. I just realized that my mic was out this whole time. I mean, hopefully if you're watching this, it's because I think the sound was good enough. I'm so sorry about that, guys. Anyways, this is what the skin is looking like. And I do have to say, I actually really do like the highlighter. Any highlighter is going to accentuate texture. That's just the way it is. But I will say, I like that when I look forward, you can see the glow, but you can't see darkness. I like that it's like beautiful. Overall, I am pretty impressed, and I actually really appreciate that they came out with these shades because I do think they're extremely versatile for all skin types as well as for multi-use. So I do give them a thumbs up. I mean, for a girl that doesn't wear much highlighter, I'm actually loving the vibe, I'm not gonna lie. So the last product that I have for you guys is a new shade of their souffle. I've actually never tried their souffle. So this is not a new formula, but they did come out with 3 new shades and they did send me one. So they did end up sending me the shade Elevate. So I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips real quick. I'm gonna be using Refi Beauty lip liner in the shade Fawn, and I'll be right back and we can try out this formula. Oh wow, this is way lighter than I thought it was. That's okay. I do think it's a pretty shade, and it feels really nice. It feels like a velvety, moussey lip cream. It's nice and matte, but it's not drying. I wonder how it's gonna wear, but so far I actually like the shade. It's a really beautiful warm tone nude, and it feels very comfortable. Alrighty guys, so this is the final look. Do you guys like my earrings? How cute are these? How cute is that? I wish I had these on New Year's. They're pretty iconic, if I do say so myself. Anyways, this is the final result. I did enjoy every single product, as you guys noticed, but I think my favorite product in the collection is definitely the Under Eye Brightener. I think it's beautiful. I think the formula is nice and thin, but creamy and brightening, and the metal applicator, like everything about it is great. I think I'm gonna get the most use out of this. The highlighters, I think they did them very well. Obviously, if you do prefer a more natural highlighter, try their liquid ones. I haven't tried those before, but I know that that they're a little bit more subtle. I think they just needed to come out with a product that was different, so they made these extremely blinding. The formula is very nice. It's very finely milled, super thin formula, blinding. It looks beautiful from the front. It doesn't create any darkness, but it's extremely blinding from the side. So if you're loving a blinding highlight, these are stunning. The lip souffle is really pretty. I haven't tried this formula yet. So far, I'm liking it. It's kind of reminding me of the Makeup Revolution Whipped Lip Cream. I really do like the shade. It's a nice, like, little nude shade. I will say this highlighter brush is really nice. Do I think you need it to have these highlighters? No. If you just need a highlighter brush and you want it, I think you are going to like it. Obviously, it's not necessary, though. But yeah, I'm actually very impressed by everything. I mean, for a girl that doesn't wear a lot of highlight, I'm actually loving the way it looks on camera. So I might be wearing more highlight more often. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that this video was helpful. I'm sorry for the audio little situation. Hopefully it wasn't too bad, but thank you guys so much. Thanks to Rare Beauty for sending me this package. I really do appreciate it, and thank you to you guys. I love you so much. I will link every single product down below in the description. Let me know if you guys have any questions, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.